Oh my goodness, hello. Thank you for the raid. Lunch break live. Hello. How are you? Good to see you. Usually I let the first ad run before I start, but hello, hello. How is it going? Oh, I thought I was muted for a second. Whew, no, I'm good. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, Justin. Congrats on being first. What were you doing today for your stream? I'm not muted. I'm not muted. Don't lie. I can see it. Wait, am I? No. It's picking up. There's no way. Hi, Bance Captain. I am muted? Wait, you guys can't hear me? I'm pulling up stream. I'm pulling up stream. There's no way. Okay, you guys are funny. You guys are funny. You got me. You had to murder someone? No way. Oh, that's so sad. I had to murder somebody yesterday too. I had to murder 2 people actually. But it's good to hear that your cult is growing. That is fantastic. Let me do a shout out really quick. There we go. There we go. Playing Cult of the Lamb. I was playing that yesterday. It's so much fun. I am a little bit worried about the murderous spree that it seems both of us might be going on right now, lunch break, but I'm glad you had a good time. And Justin with the 50 stream streak.
Hey, welcome back. Certainly glad you could join us today.
Hi, Timmy. I'm glad you could join us today. Happy Wednesday, everybody. How is everybody doing? Yeah, messing with me. Thanks. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if I was muted in some way because I usually have at least one issue. You are funny, Justin. But yeah, how's everybody doing? We're gonna be playing some Hooked on You today. I'm sorry if you rated me because you saw that I had Cult of the Lamb as my game category. I forgot to update it. That's what we were playing yesterday, but I changed it right before you rated. My apologies. I started this dating sim on Saturday for Valentine's Day, and I thought we would be able to finish it. But it's a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, so I hope to finish it today. It's the Dead by Daylight dating sim, Hooked on You. Yeah, speaking of Valentine's Day, you can still see who your Valentine is going to be, or you can ask somebody to be your Valentine. Yeah, technical difficulties are very common. No, not arson. Not arson. Chat likes to say I'm an arsonist, but arson is intentional. And the fires I've started have been accidental. And that's it. Same as every year. Yes, of course. Hey, you can always rely on yourself, Justin, and that's what matters. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be abandoning everybody next week. I don't know, abandoning might not be the right word, but my roommate's parents are coming to visit, and I don't know if I want to stream when they're here, but I kinda, cause they're gonna be out doing stuff too, so I just need to see exactly what the schedule is gonna be like, and maybe I'll be able to stream, maybe I won't, we'll see. It might be a shorter week. I have really no idea yet, but I'll post it in the Discord like I usually do, so we can see, or so you guys can see what the schedule for next week is going to be like. If you set a building on fire, you would also say it was accidental, so you won't get charges. It wasn't a building. I started a grease fire on accident in Dairy Queen one time. It was one time. It was just the fryers. It didn't spread. It was totally safe. Contained even. Abandons, like Tina abandons. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I don't hate you guys. I'll be back before you guys even know it. If I even take time off, it hasn't been decided yet. Can I do compatibility with arson? We can see. We can see. There's potential, okay? You know what? It's not 100%. Could it have been lower? Yes, but I don't think that's proving anything. It's good enough. I'll try it again later. We'll see. Could go either way. Now that's what I should have got. That would have been perfect, honestly. Hi Layla, good to see you. How are you doing? You expected me to be back yesterday? I was streaming yesterday, Layla. Remember? Remember you turned into a zombie again and you ate demon again? And then I had to kill you again? It was so sad. In a wild turn of events, we relived one of the first Cult of the Lamb happenings. 60% compatible. Something's there. Maybe we all like arson. It would make sense for how often you guys bring it up. Wait. Wait a second. Give me un momento, por favor. Oh yeah, and raiders. Sorry, I was not prepared for a raid. If you have to go eat something or go drink something or go sleep or do anything, be sure to take care of yourself. I appreciate you all stopping by. Yeah, and we're gonna be playing Hooked on You today. I was gonna eat my cinnamon roll before I started, but now I'll just eat it on stream instead while we chat. Steve, wholesome. Oh, compatibility with maids. Wait, 100%? That one's so low of happening, Layla. Layla and maids are 100% compatible. Legendary pairing. That's crazy. You're admitting you like it, but you won't do it. Okay, you're a viewer. A viewer, not a participator. I got you, Justin. And yes, Justin, I did see the 50 stream streak. Congrats, that's so many. That's insane. You're halfway, wait, yeah, you're halfway to the permanent VIP. I think it was you, Justin, who said that if somebody gets to 100 stream streak, they should get permanent VIP. And I agree. I think that everybody who gets that should, because that is, I mean, even 50 is crazy, but 100 would be insane. 3 digits. You've done it a few times? Arson? You've done arson a few times? Should I be worried? Should I be concerned? Yes, arson is amazing. Okay. Okay, interesting. You know what? I didn't know you were such a fan, Justin. Maybe you have pictures? All right. Whatever you have to show, let's see it. I mean, I did post my post-accidental grease fire in the Discord. So it's only fair that other people post their fire pictures, right? Congratulations on surviving the ad break. Let's go. All right, should we get into it? Is it time? Is it spirit time? Okay. So if you missed Saturday's stream, I was going for the Wraith, and then he started giving me some weird vibes. So I started going after Spirit because me and her were vibing. All right. She gave me a comb. I learned a little bit more about her. And then somebody save me. Fair. Fair to me. What do you need saving from? But then we were talking to the Huntress before we fell asleep, and she said she would show us a secret place if we spend some time with her today. So I think the goal is let's try to see like everybody's secrets, because I want to try to get off the island. So maybe that means spending a little bit of time with everybody, you know? And not just focusing solely on one person. Because I got some backstory about the Wraith. I got some backstory about Spirit. I think it's Huntress time. I really don't want to spend any time with the Trapper, but I guess if he comes and tells me to, maybe I will. And then there's also the whole thing with the Trickster. He was like, if you find us, or if you find me, he'll tell us a secret? I forget exactly what he said, but let's keep our eyes peeled for Trickster too. You managed to get Rocksmith to work today. Ooh, that's exciting, Layla. That's awesome. You managed to impress your housemate with your super mediocre performance on it for 12 whole minutes. Let's go. I think you talked to me about Rocksmith before, and I think my roommate has talked to me about it before as well. You need saving from... You don't know, you'll think of something later. From work. You need saving from work, Timmy. Have a good rest of your shift. Thanks for popping in. We'll see you later. Have a great day. It's just $10, but I don't play guitar. That's the only thing. I don't play instruments. Okay, so we left off. We fell asleep by the fire. We're waking up. We open our eyes. Oh yeah, and how could I forget about the ocean too? The ocean. We need to make sure the ocean stays happy. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great, totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact you fell asleep by the campfire, but woke up several yards down the beach. Oh, true, I didn't even think about that. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Okay, rude. The game is so quiet. I'm gonna keep the music playing actually, but maybe I'll just turn it down a little bit more. Just so that there's something going in the background, not just me yapping. You found some pictures, but the fire wasn't that big, unfortunately. The bigger, the better, as they say, with fires. I remember one time, okay, I didn't get to see it and I was really sad, but I remember one time my dad had this like, I don't even know what you would call it, but it was just this huge flammable object, let's say. And we used to have bonfires all the time when I was a kid. And there was one night that I was only like, I don't know, maybe like 7 or 8 years old. So I didn't stay up super late. So it was after I already went to bed, he put it on the fire and I missed it. And I was so sad. But my cousin told me all about it because he stayed up and he got to see it. That's what an arsonist would say. The bigger, the better. I think a lot of people say that. I don't think that's just something an arsonist would say. But I was so mad at my dad after that. I'm like, why would you do that without me there? Somebody save me. MC, what do you need saving from?
Hey, cool cat. Looking good, girl.
Okay, Justin, what's it gonna be? Pink, you got it. You got it. The pink cat ears. For a love game? Never mind, Justin. I'll go back to my... Actually, we'll just leave it all off. You know what? No accessories. That's fine. Look at that timing. That's crazy. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch. No. MC, thank you for the 5-stream streak. Let's go. That's huge. Congratulations. No, no, no. No, Justin. The game is just $10 and you can get a guitar for $350 new, a sound card for $100 new. It's cheap. I don't have that kind of money to be spending on a hobby that I have zero... Not that I have zero knowledge in already. Plus Layla, my roommate has like 4 guitars, so if I really wanted to, I could probably just use one of his. I'm sure. But then I would have to spend time learning to play the guitar, and I'd rather spend my time like editing videos and streaming. Man, anytime that plays, I think of Crazy. It's Crazy. It's been a while. Fine, yeet. Honestly, for how often you use that, I should make that a command. Just abuse Amazon returns? Okay, hang on. Speaking of Amazon returns, Ambam ordered a stepladder, okay? And my roommate texted me one day when I was at work, and he was like, why did you order a stepladder when we already have one? And I was like, I didn't order a stepladder. What are you talking about? And then I looked on Amazon, and the one Amber had ordered, she accidentally sent to my address instead of her own address. So then I had to return it. But I don't know if it's just because it was too, like if it was a bigger item or what, but they made me return it to an Amazon like drop-off location, which I've never had to do before. But now it's delayed. The return is delayed for some reason. And I don't get the refund until, well, I should say Amber doesn't get the refund until it's processed at an Amazon return center. And it was like kind of expensive. It was like $40. So now I feel bad. She's just waiting for the money to go back on because she used a gift card. So she's waiting for the money to go back on the gift card so she can actually buy it and get it to her own apartment. And it's been like 2.5 weeks at this point. So I said, thank you, sis. No, I already have one. I didn't need another one. $40 is cheap. Not like a real ladder, like a... I have one right here. I have mine right here. I'll just show you what I'm talking about. One of these. One of these little step ladders, you know? Ladder reveal. Yeah, just like the little 2-step ones. It's just so I can reach into higher places because I'm not the tallest person alive. So sometimes I need to get into the really high cupboards. I need a ladder to do it. That's cheap still though? You think so? Hey Kip, welcome in. Kelly is stepping it up. Honestly, that's me. Good to see you, Kip. Happy Wednesday to you. How are you doing? I feel like I did not spend that much money on mine. I feel like maybe I spent like $20. $40 seems very expensive. Here's one on Amazon for $25. 26. Yeah, I feel like she just got a pricier one. Hello from your office lunch break. What are you having for lunch? Thanks for stopping in. Just by Colin Furze branded scissor boots? Are those extending boots so I don't need a stepladder? Ooh, yum, Kip. That sounds awesome. What are you getting yours? I haven't had that in forever. I haven't had that since it was one of the last places I went to in Wisconsin before I moved to Arizona. So it's been like over a year at this point. Oh man. Same with sushi. It's been so long since I've had sushi. All of the All of the good meals. It's been so long since I've had any of them. They're superior to ladders? Okay, Layla, I'll keep that in mind. How expensive are they? Wait, tell me how expensive they are before I agree to this. You're gonna have it tonight too because it's a busy night. Ooh, okay, Mr. Popular. What's that like? You still need to buy a ladder. Maybe one. Maybe one day you'll buy one. Maybe you can just ask Am Bam to send you one. She'll send it to the wrong address. I still feel really bad that she did that because when I texted her, she was like, oh man, I need that. And now she's just been waiting for so long. It's time, get it? Honestly, you might be right, Kip. Everything's so expensive in California that I don't have an excuse to go out and get it, you know? Ladders scare you? Wait, hang on a second. I did not realize, I'm so sorry for the conflicting audio. I did not realize that game audio was actually going right now. And I still had the YouTube going, or the YouTube music going. Ladders are scary though. Like, I remember one time at my office job, hello, we had these like banners that were up on the edges of the walls, like at the very top, pretty much on the ceiling, but like on the very top of the wall. We had these like banners for the clients that we helped. And one of them, I don't know if it like fell down or somebody took it down or something, but regardless, I had to put it back up. Why me? I don't know. I hated it. I had to get on the ladder, go so high up in the air. I was so scared the entire time. I feel like I'm not scared of heights, but I'm scared of ladders. I don't trust them. And I was trying to put it up there and I kept feeling like I was gonna fall over and it sucked. And I'm like, why am I doing this in an office job? Hello? Can nobody else do this? Why me? If you come up to Canada, my US dollar will go far. I think you might be onto something, Kip. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, geez Louise, that's what I'm saying. And it's like, I guess I could have said no, but also I didn't realize how bad it was going to be until I was already up there. So now I know. Now I know I'll never want to do that again. But I hope you enjoy your lunch, Kip. We're playing some more Hooked on You. I think I'm going to be able to finish it today. We're going for Spirit, but I also like Spirit's the main goal, but I'm also gonna spend some time with some of the other ones because Huntress wanted to show me something, and I feel like it's good to have secret spots that nobody else knows about. And then Trickster also wanted to tell me something, but he's like, you need to find me first. So I'm playing right into their games. Sounds like I have a backup baddie there. Is it a backup baddie or is it using all of my available resources to try to get off Murder Island? You tell me, kid. And talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Wait, he's just coming right up to us? Last night he was like, oh, we're gonna play a game, you need to find me. And now he's just here bringing me coffee? Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. Okay, Trickster. That doesn't look scary at all. I totally trust this guy. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor. Everyone knows oh my god. Okay. What do singers do? What warm-up exercises do they do? Vocal exercises? I need to do some of those before stream, honestly. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Breath stream? ASMR breathing stream? When? Budgeting issues. Aw, Trickster. That's just too bad. We won't see you. Aw. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Is he really here to try to convince us that there is another island? I feel like I'm being set up. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind, he left. Well, shoot. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that! What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up, review to. Not an internal prison of pain. I don't think the narrator knows the people that they brought onto this island. Inhaling water fumes? You heard that inhaling alcohol is super funny? I heard that there's some bars that, like, within the last 5 years or so, I think they're called aroma bars, maybe? Or something close to that, where that's, I think, basically what you do is just inhale the alcohol instead of drinking it, like the fumes and stuff, and it's like this big presentation. It's like, oh, and there's the deconstructed, like I think it's like a deconstructed cocktail or something. And then you have like the vapors that you're inhaling. I've never tried it, but I have seen a video of something like that before. I don't know if I would ever want to try it now that you say that you heard it's super funny. I'm sure that it gets you like crazy. You kind of want to try it? The vapors? Have you seen it, Kit? Because I feel like I haven't seen it recently, but I feel like it was really popular like 5-ish years ago, maybe? Like the whole... And it was not even drinks too, it was food as well. Like deconstructing food stuff, food items, and like serving it ingredient for ingredient, kind of. You don't think so, but you've also seen... Oh yeah, I've seen the Parks and Rec episode too. It's pretty funny. No, I do remember that. Making fun of it. Yeah, and Ron hated it. Yeah, that was fantastic. Man, Parks and Rec is so good. Maybe I should go back and watch some of the episodes. It's been quite a while, honestly. It used to be one of my like go-to comfort shows, but then I stopped paying for Netflix, and I don't even know if it's still on Netflix or not. From what you've heard is that you get wasted basically immediately. Oh, but then you get sober just as fast. Yeah. That would make sense. It's like entering and exiting your body super quickly. Yeah, and then he accepted it. He was judging it so hard, and then he actually gave it a chance. And he's like, no, wait. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's your comfort watch too. Is it still on Netflix? Do you know, Kip? Honestly, I keep going back and forth on if I should have a Netflix subscription or not. Oh, not on the Canadian Netflix. You know what? Maybe it's time. I have seen so many people going to like getting physical copies of stuff again, like DVDs and CDs, just because streaming sucks so bad now. Like it was amazing when it first started, right? It was all in one place, everything you could watch, and it was super affordable, and there weren't any ads, and oh my god, beautiful times. And now it's like, oh, you have to pay basically cable prices for all of this different streaming places if you want to watch multiple shows. Yeah, it's all split. So I've seen a lot of people going back to physical media, and I'm like, maybe I should do that for like the shows that I really, really like. Like I do like The Office, I like Parks and Rec. I have a few movie DVDs that I already have, and I do like that I can just like watch them anytime, so, and then I don't have to worry about commercials. If it works for me, just install FrostWire. I've never heard of that before. It's a free open source BitTorrent client and media downloader. It came from LimeWire? Oh wait, I guess that makes sense. LimeWire, FrostWire. I never used LimeWire when I was younger, but I've seen a bunch of people talking about it like throughout the years of, oh, you didn't live if you didn't use LimeWire back in the day. Really? You don't want discs? You'll buy a magnetic tape? Anyway, we're back to the ocean. Hey, ocean, long time no see. Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? That's true. Have we seen the narrator yet? I don't think so. This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something. Something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead, ocean. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, a thumbs up review. Just one thumb, not two. Aw man, ocean, we were so close. If it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. Hey, the ocean's not wrong. There are plenty of horrific experiences that people give amazing ratings to. Haunted houses, haunted hay rides, haunted like theme parks, Valley Scare, if you've ever heard of it. If you know, you know. There's Streamio, but if the main plugin stops working randomly since the creator refuses donations. Oh, like sometimes it just stops working? Oh, I see. Interesting that they refuse donations. They just want everybody to have access to something. They don't want to make it seem like it was out of greed or anything. I can respect it. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, I mean vacations, is not easy to do. Is this all in my head? Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Okay, I don't know if they're like saying that this is an all in my head simulation kind of thing, or if they're just making fun of DVD, because DVD has a lot of bugs and some inconsistencies. It's like a very known thing in the community that it wouldn't be DVD if there weren't bugs. So I don't know if they're just poking fun at that, or if this is some sort of foreshadowing moment. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. I can get behind that. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of a creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not to be overly critical of them. Okay, I feel like they're just talking about the game, which I kind of like that. Are you trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. Yeah, you guys should have tried to save me. What the hell? I thought they were like super strict with their schedule, and now they're being so lax about it. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. I'm sure they make great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Of course. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time on the islands? So far, so good, I will say. Frostfire is more stable, but slightly more of a hassle. Why is it more of a hassle? Yes, I've been having a lovely time. Yes, it's been really entertaining. Yes, I'm not suspicious. There's a no option. I was about to say, why are all three of our options yes? Okay, I did realize, oh, I don't think I can save in these screens. So I did realize that I can save, I think, in between dialogue options. But I don't think I can save while I'm in the process of choosing an option, which is kind of sad because sometimes I like going back and being able to see what the different answers do. But I guess if I choose wrong, I'll just die anyway. You choose no. You haven't been enjoying your time on the island, Justin? Oh man, I'll take constructive criticism. What has been the worst thing about the island so far? I am not suspicious. There's a no option. What an encouraging response. And we're so glad you're not suspicious. Hey Claudette, maybe Lex isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're actually doing here. Zero chance. They're still clicking, even right now, to see how you'll respond. They're still clicking. Do I stop clicking? Should I not use my mouse? Interesting. Hey, look at that. Yeah, they didn't know anything. It doesn't matter though, Lex. We're so happy to hear you're having fun. I did not say I was having fun. We're all having fun. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Streamio is almost as easy as Netflix. And Frostfire is like browsing old Pirate Bay. Okay, interesting. I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Layla. What's wrong with an island full of murderers? Just that I'm kind of scared for my life 24/7. I'm scared that one of them might take out the huge weapon that they have and just whack me over the head with it. Maybe I'll end up like that head in the sand that we saw when we first arrived on the island. Gotcha. Yeah. Just to name a few things. Ooh. Wait, that's so nice. Thanks, Justin. Let's go. Thank you for the bits. Did you scare us? I don't know about you. I don't know about you guys, but that was super calming. Not gonna lie. Wait, horrible timing? Wasn't intentional? I think it went over my head. I think this is a moment for me. Yeah, nice and relaxing. Perfect for what's about to come. I'm like, okay, Dwight, calm down. I'm like scared they're gonna start putting me in challenges where I actually need to fight for my life and I'm gonna die a lot. We do need to ask you one more question though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Oh, nobody can say anything bad? Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? No? I see. Thanks for the explanation, Layla. I was not picking up on that at all. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Bad timing, for real. But no, I refuse. No, I will not say anything negative about this island. Wait, no, wait! Wait, no! That's not what it was supposed to be. I will not say anything negative about this island. You have my word that I, Lex, agree with the terms of this verbal contract. No! Hey, I didn't sign it though. They don't have my signature. Do they have me on recording saying that I agree? Because otherwise I think I can still get out of that. You didn't even think about that? Yeah, no worries. I mean, I didn't even pick up on it either. No, wait, Justin. Wait just a gosh darn second. You're right, I shouldn't have repeated it out. Oh man. I've learned my lesson now. I will not be verbalizing any agreement that they put on this screen from here on out. Perfect. Delightful. Oh yeah, by the way, oh my gosh, Justin, thank you for that reminder. SiriBot actually has a clip command now, so you can use !clip to clip stuff, which I think is super cool. Although it does say it was clipped by me and not you, Justin. But hey, we all know in our hearts that it was you who clipped it. What? Yeah, it's a new feature that SiriBot has. I don't know. Actually, this is a good test. Hang on a second, because I don't know how far back it goes. Maybe I can like edit. It looks like it does the last 30 seconds when you use !clip. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yep, let's test him out. Let's test him out. You were joking? Well, now it's there. Now it is there forever, or until I delete it. But yeah, it looks like it does the last 30 seconds. I think it's a really cool feature that they added. I do like that. You were also joking? Well, now we have 2 test clips. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Layla. Let's go. Excellent. Yes. Yes. Hey, Lex, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing. Breakfast! Breakfast time! You put a blank space in front of the exclamation point? Oh, really? I don't think it matters where you have it. Most commands, at least. I feel like, because I have some set up where even if you were to type something else in front of it, it would still, the command itself would still work. It usually matters. I feel like, yeah, it probably just depends on the command. Exclamation point, test. There we go. Because I think, let me try one with one of my sound clips.
What happened? Why are you so old?
Why are you so old? Yeah, even if I put a space in front of that, it still works. I think I have mine, like most of mine set up that way where it would still work. Oh, congratulations, Justin. Winning all of the points. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon and... So much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. Ooh, do they? Nah, we're on vacation. It's time to let loose. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. Yeah, Trapper is by far my least favorite. Where's your friend? Are you talking about Kin? Kin has a concert today that he had to do some stuff beforehand. If you put the clip command first, anything after it is sent to the command. You put the clip command first, anything after it is sent to the command. I don't think my brain is processing what you're trying to say, Layla. You have to play this in honor of him. Lizard. Can I lizard? Making your lizard. I can be the lizard you rely on. True. Honestly, lizard is such a bop. That's fair. I'm sure he'll stop in at some point. But yeah, he has some things to do today. Thanks for keeping his memory alive, Justin. He would be happy to know. To be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Whether you survive today is 50-50 at best. Good luck. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your bed? Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. This island is treacherous. I don't know what the newcomer thinks they are doing here, but it certainly isn't helping any of us. Whoa. Huntress pretends to be all independent, but is she secretly kind of miffed you and her aren't getting along? We're not getting along? What do you mean? She asked me to hang out last night. Surely that must be it. No one else would really stand up during breakfast too. And just like that, here comes our gal. Here comes Spirit. Exclamation point, help clip would open the help for clip is how it usually works. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean, Layla. Okay. Now I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, I think it just depends on a few things, like where the command originated, what the person originally like had in mind when they created it. For Seribot, at least, they have like a whole list of commands that I can look on their page and get all of them. And I think there was something for like clip settings, but it was all just one command. Like, I don't remember what it was, so this is just an example, but let's say it was like exclamation point clip settings, but no spaces, just all together. So I don't think Seribot uses the space thing. What if going to a concert is code language of you locked him in my basement? Okay. No. For one, I don't even have a basement, so couldn't be me. For two, I don't lock my mods in the basement. You're thinking of Kip, not me. And for three, I'm pretty sure Ken talked about the concert recently in stream chat. Hopefully. And you know what? Whenever he decides to pop up today, I'm sure that he'll tell you that he is in fact going to a concert and there is no basement to speak of. But anyway, here comes Spirit. Look at her. She's gorgeous. I love Spirit. She's the best. Did everyone sleep well? I did. Or should I say, did not. I haven't slept in 20 years on account of the whole burning quest for familial revenge thing, and last night was no different. So in that case, it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done though. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of the group. All right, everybody, let's go. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. Oh, hey, that was fun yesterday, huh? I mean, not like too much fun. That would be weird. But like a good amount, like a good amount of fun. Yeah. And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait. Are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Yeah, what a power play. Let's go. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Sexy true to life experience. They sure use sexy a lot in this. It's one of their favorite descriptive words, I will say. It's my closet. You knew it? You mean this one? This is Goose's closet. I would never, ever interfere with Goose's closet. It's her favorite place. Should you clean your house and go to bed? Sure. But wait, the 8 ball's always wrong? So does that mean not sure? All right, so we didn't eat dinner, we didn't eat breakfast. I think we might pass out from hunger. Wait, no, kid. No, 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 no. You should sleep. All right, Layla. Well, if you're going to bed, I hope you get good sleep. Thanks for stopping in. It is always good to see you. Keep an eye out in the Discord for whether or not I'll be streaming next week. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I'll post it there once I know. Hi, kid. How are you? You're totally not locked in any sort of basement or any sort of closet, right? And you are going to a concert today, right? Right? Help me out here. I did not lock him up. No, 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 no. You must be asking for help with something else, Justin. Not with that. But it's good to see you, Ken. I hope you've had a good day so far. How has the preparations been? No, 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 no. No, you would totally be able to hear that if that were the case. My mic would definitely pick it up. There's no way. And it's not even locked or anything. There's nothing even on the door. It would open so easily. And also, if for some reason you were in that closet, I'm sure you would have a wonderful time because you would get to hang out with Goose. So, not believable. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you got there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that. Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of your 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real at all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. Oh, it's Dwight. Obviously, it's always Dwight. He's probably failing skill checks back there. Notice how I didn't open it because I wouldn't want you guys to see that you're locked in there. You want to go in that closet and cuddle with Goose? Exactly, it's the best closet, Justin. Goose is clawing your eyes out. She would never. Exhibit A. Exhibit B. Where's he at? Nowhere to be found. That's right. It was all an elaborate lie. A magician? You're locked in that red container thing? You can fit in that? That's crazy. I always knew that you were shorter than me, kid. Thanks for finally admitting it. Which? Oh, well. Pork! Oh my goodness! Hi, Pork! How's it going? Hello! Welcome into the stream. Happy Wednesday. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. It is great to see you. Pork, I didn't know that you stream. Wait, did I know that you streamed? I gotta check out your stream. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, everybody. Hi, the Juno. Hello, Agoraphobic Fish. Lovely name. Nice to have you here. And hello, Andy. How's everybody doing? What were you doing on your stream today? Oh, Fork Raid. The Fork family is here, bringing chill vibes. Hell yeah, I love it. I will be hiding all of my forks. Thank you for the warning. Let's go. Raiders beware. I lock my mod. No. You guys, I was just showing the closet. There are no mods in the closet. I don't lock up my mods. It would never happen. The only creature that goes into that closet is my cat. It's her favorite place to be. You are finishing Batman Arkham Knight. Ooh, okay. So did you finish it? What are your thoughts? Were you happy with how it ended? Tell me everything about it. Hey, Dre Moon, good to see you again. And Raiders, welcome in. If you don't know who I am, I'm Kindlo Lex. I usually stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, usually playing Cult of the Lamb, Potion Craft, and Order 13 right now. But I started this dating sim DVD dating sim Hooked on You on Valentine's Day, and I didn't get to finish it. So we're finishing it today. I'm super excited to see how it all comes together. It's my first time playing it. I also... Okay, I did not steal a ladder. My sister sent an Amazon package to my house instead of her house on accident. And I returned it for her. That was so kind of me. I could have kept it, but I drove. It took me like an hour. I drove, I returned it, waited in the LA traffic. The ending seemed a tad on the anticlimactic. You finished the story and then it was like, well, yep, now you can clean up all the side quests. Oh man, you know, I have a love-hate relationship with endings like that because I think there are a lot of games that most people will want to go back and finish all the side quests, you know, like if it just opened up again like after the ending. But I do think it's like kind of really necessary to have a good, concrete, like solid ending and then go back in and finish the stuff that you didn't do the first time. It didn't feel like it was finished. Oh, really? No credits? Just go and do that. Interesting. Yeah, I've never played that game before, so I don't have any opinions on it, but dang, that's kind of a letdown, huh? Well, I hope you still had fun with it regardless, even if the ending was a bit of a letdown. It's an epic game, yeah, but the story end was a bit eh. Well, I guess they can't all be winners, huh? But thank you so much for the raid. If you guys have to go eat or sleep or get something to drink or take care of yourself, please make sure that you do so. If you want to stick around and watch me try to romance the spirit, you're in the right place. I am going to be trying to spend time with all of the options available to me because I also want to see if we're able to escape the island. And Huntress said that she was going to show us a secret spot. So even though I want to romance the spirit, I'm still going to spend some time with Huntress, with Wraith. I don't want to spend any time with Trapper, but I will if necessary. You'll be lurking. You got to get food cooking. Sounds good, Fork. I hope that your food turns out wonderfully. Let me know what you're making if you have a minute. I'd love to know. And enjoy dinner? Lunch? Dinner? Enjoy dinner. She's a good hummer. Huntress Sweep. She is a very good hummer. You're not wrong. So last night, we're on day 2. Last night, when we were falling asleep by the campfire, Huntress came up to us and she was like, spend some time with us tomorrow. I'll show you a secret spot that nobody else knows about. Okay? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, that's a good idea. Because I think now my main goal is going to be to try to escape. So if we find a secret spot from Huntress, maybe that can help in our escape plan at some point. But then today, when we were just getting breakfast, it said that she's sad that we're not getting along. I'm like, wait, what? What do you mean we're not getting along? Hello? You're having apple and sausage casserole. Ooh, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of sausage, but apple and meat go together surprisingly well. I hope that it turns out for you, Fork. You're leaving for an Orbit Culture concert at 3. Got some custom earplugs that you boiled and molded to fit your ears to prevent losing your hearing more than you already have. It was cool, but odd. Oh, that does sound really cool. Hell yeah. Congrats to you for being safe and protecting your hearing. That is something that not enough people do when they go to concerts. So let's go. That's huge. It's a great idea to leave myself alone and isolated in the middle of the woods with a known axe murderer. I'm pretty sure it's a cave not the woods. But I guess I don't know. But yeah, no, it's the best idea. She's gonna show me the best spot, and then maybe I'll flip the script and I'll use it. Maybe I'll become a killer and I'll use it as my secret spot. No. Oh, no. Stick it in there. A little more. A little more. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, Dwight, what are you doing? How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Yeah. Now I want you to take that and put it, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two even do whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. We just gotta poke our heads back there. It's so innocent. It has to be. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow! Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it! Oh, come on, a little privacy, please? Maybe it's not wholesome. Maybe it's not innocent. Coder is your human brother? You just don't go into people's stream and let people know unless asked. Oh, cool. Oh, okay, awesome. Well, I will be super sure to check out your streams as well, Fork. Let's go. You know, I did see that I think it was Coder's go live notification, or maybe it was in the title of one of their streams that they put playing with my brother and then you, but I didn't actually take that to me and thought you guys are actually brothers. I just thought it was that guy lingo of playing with my bro. Playing with my bro, you know? But that's cool. Hell yeah. We're looking. We have to look. We have to see. Ah, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is panting, and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here, and that I could hear you. Well, you know. Know what? What do you think we were doing? They're both fully clothed, okay? So I already have high hopes that it was not what everybody is thinking. Get your mind out of the gutters, you guys. You were doing... I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like fun. You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun. Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. They get resurrected? Oh man, wait, okay, new lore just dropped? I've come to believe that the key to finding the exact place we need is to bleed out from. Wait, I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from. And I believe the place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. There's a team of us now. The entire band of siblings is now streaming. Oh, that's so cool. Man, I wish my sister streamed. She does play games with me every now and again, like for special events on stream, but she doesn't stream herself anymore. But that would be so fun. That's so cool. You got your own little sibling band. You got our sister into streaming 2 to 3 months ago. Hell yes. That's so cool. Playing with my biological brother I've known my whole life. Oh, for fork's sake. They must be homies. They must be best friends. That's probably all. Definitely not related. That would be crazy. Hey, can you blame me? Can you blame me? That was my initial instinct. So many people say brother to refer to friend. We could have the Lolex sis co-op stream. I know, imagine both POVs, both me and Ambam. It would be a wonderful time. She did try out streaming a few years ago, I want to say. I don't remember exactly how long ago it was at this point, but she didn't stick with it, sadly. And she never used Facecam either. Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him? Dwight? All right, you know what? We know how to make Claudette. We know how to give Claudette a good laugh. Let's go. You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Aw, poor Dwight. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Lex. You're going to need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. My ghost? Why do you say that? Wouldn't I still be alive if I escaped the island? Yeah, it definitely isn't for everybody. That's very true, Fork. 2 to 3 years ago? I love that you know that. I love that you know that before I do, kid. It would be amazing if all 3 sisters, you know, Alley Cat really isn't much of a gamer though. That's the only thing. So she does, well, not so much anymore, but she did for like a solid 5 years. She went live on TikTok all the time, but she was more of a like just chatting streamer on TikTok. So I think that's what she would want to do if she ever did decide to stream on Twitch. And me and Am Bam are both gamers. So you know what? Maybe me and Am Bam just game, and Alley Cat can keep the conversation flowing. She can be like a game announcer, like a sportscaster. You just remember, yeah, no, I figured that's why when you looked at her profile, it said last live 2 years ago, so you're assuming 2 to 3 years at this point. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Let's check. I can pull it up right now. Am Bam 999. 3 9s, please. Why did she not even pop up? Hello? What in the world? This seems fake. Does Twitch have it out for Am Bam? Hang on. Oh. Well, I'm already doing something else, so no worries. Thanks for the info though. Do /user. I didn't know that was a command. Cool. She won't pop up on any search? Why? That's so fake. 3 years ago at this point. Crazy times. All right, that was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmity. I don't like cragmity. Tomedy. A traumedy. Traumedy. I like traumedy. Shut up. I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far, today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no BS, just soaking up sun in a heated pool. Ooh, that sounds so nice. I would love that. Today, you're on a date with you. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped, like a palm tree, is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all. It's Wraith? Trickster! Hey babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. It was kind of weird. You know what was also weird was you trying to poison me this morning. What was that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kind of lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Crazy take. Before noon, I can kind of understand. Sometimes I don't eat until afternoon. But after 4 p.m., that seems still so early in the day. Usually I don't have dinner until like 10 p.m. when I get home from work. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You've seen my abs, by the way. You have more gardening to do, but you'll be back later. Okay, sounds good. See you, kid. I hope the gardening goes well. Have a wonderful time. Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right. I don't know if I want to go to that island, I'm not gonna lie. I could give you a private show. Good with passing. Sorry, Trickster. I don't have any faith in you. I feel like you're gonna murder me the first chance you get. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat, threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking. It's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. You know what? Narrator's not wrong. Now that that guy is gone and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, shallow breaths, and nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Oh, now it's Wraith. Okay. Oh, it's Wraith. That checks out. You two have gotten pretty cozy. Hi, sorry if this is too forward, but do you want to get out of here? I know a place that's it's kind of it's got, well, it's hard to explain. Wraith wants to take us to a secret spot now? I thought Huntress wanted to. Actually, it's kind of weird. You know what? If you want to go somewhere else with someone else, I totally understand. But if you want to see something weird and interesting, let me know, I guess. Okay. So I wonder if we're going to be able to choose then between Wraith, Spirit, Huntress, or Trapper. You've been around Wraith long enough to realize that this rambling speech was actually him being incredibly brave and asking you out. But before you can decide if you want to go off with Wraith, the Spirit interjects. Listen to that word vomit. It's like he truly doesn't even want you to say yes to him. Is anything he says real? Really? You should go off with me instead, because I'm not some kind of fake ghost pretending I don't like things. I'm a real ghost, and I hate everything. But not you. Ah, she likes us. Okay. I'm not saying I like you. No, you are. You like us. But, well, I could later. Hypothetically. I know you like a challenge, so come get it. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. Okay, is somebody else gonna pop up? It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers. But you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. I don't think I've ever heard that part of the saying. I'm not gonna lie. I think some of it might have been cut off. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So who will it be? Ooh, okay, so I do just have to choose between them. Well, I'm definitely choosing Spirit then. Gotta go with Spirit. Aw, the sparkles, look at how happy she is. Let's go. You've made the correct decision, but know this, just because you picked me doesn't mean I'm going to slobber all over you like a dog. Understand? I wouldn't want you to anyway, Spirit. Well, of course, you've still got a lot to prove with me, or to me. I want to believe that our connection is real, but I've been hurt before. Literally, with a katana. A katana that I now wield in spectral form. You feel me? Because you will feel me if you try any of the macho Trapper crap. No, I hate Trapper. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, I feel you. Before you ask Claudette and Dwight to clarify, I'll just let you know that yes, it is too late to change your answer now. Okay. I'm happy with going with the spirit. Although, I did think we were going to have the option to go with Huntress today. So I'm kind of confused, but hey, let's just roll with it. This looks nice. A nice little lighthouse in the fog. You and Spirit arrive at the coast, overlooking the black lighthouse. It's old and decrepit, but still impressive. There's something magnetic about it. You can see why Spirit would be drawn to such a place. Would you guys ever go on a date to a lighthouse? I feel like I've never heard of a lighthouse date before. I'm sure it's happened, but I don't think I've ever heard of it. You look Spirit up and down and notice she's wearing all black, just like the lighthouse. Interesting. I'm noticing a bit of a theme. Is black your favorite color? Black isn't really a color at all. It's the absence of color. It's a void. It is! Ooh, okay. Like a black hole. A place that swallows light. Dying star. Oh my gosh, this is so cute! Okay, we're getting butterflies. Oh man, it's time? Are we gonna confess? Spirit, you're the one for us. Damn, now that's dark. You're confident that Spirit will vibe with this, but Spirit doesn't really care for science fiction. Not the type with spaceships and lasers anyhow. She's much more into the type of strange adventures that kick off right here on Earth. Earth, is that where we are? I wonder. The lapping waves on the shore of the coast set a romantic tone. The fog that surrounds Spirit everywhere she goes blends perfectly with the mist rolling up over the rocky shoreline. She's at one with this place, and so are you. Okay. A nice little music change. Let's go. The piece doesn't last long, however, as the lighthouse lets out an eerie howl, like a monster dying. A spiraling black light stretches out across the sky. Spirit has to yell at you just to be heard. Oh yeah! It does that! The light and sound recede, and the two of you sit there in silence. Spirit lays a towel down and then pats on it gently. Clearly, she wants your company, so you oblige. When you do, she takes out some sunscreen and hands it to you. Is it the Trickster brand sunscreen again? I don't know if I would trust it. You're not exactly sure what to do. Is this an invitation to get a little hands-on action? What else could it be? Spirit doesn't need sunscreen. She's a spirit. She's offering it to us to be nice because we are a lowly human who can get burnt if we're in the sun for too long. Oh gosh. Okay, but these options don't make it clear for me what I should choose. Thanks, now we're talking, or no thanks. I guess maybe we say thanks for her offering it to us. I'm gonna assume. Yep, okay. Thanks. I forgot to bring my own when I lost my memory and fell into the ocean. No problem, I figured as much. Spirit turns away while you slather lotion all over your body. Ooh, she turned away. Okay, see, I feel like if we would have said now we're talking, or if we would have refused it, those both would have been terrible options. Ooh, wait, you need any help reaching those difficult spots? You see a hand float around your back. Gulp. Sure, why not? I don't think we should be nervous. I think confidence is key with Spirit. Sure, why not? Spirit's hand on your back is ice cold, but she has a soft touch. When she's done, she takes care of herself. Oh, okay, no, she is putting sunscreen on. You know what? I never would have guessed it. You watch as Spirit applies sunscreen to herself in the most unique way by floating her own hand around her back to spread it on. Interesting. That would make things so much more easy for so many people if you could just detach your arm, have it float around to the back of you. It would make washing your back so much easier, scratching your back so much easier. Comment on her floating hands ability. Say nothing. Ask about the shards of glass sticking out from her. I feel like all of these are not the best. Okay, let's not ruin the moment. Okay, we're having a fun time right now. We don't need to bring the mood down by asking about the shards of glass sticking out from her. I guess, although attention would be on it since she's rubbing sunscreen in right now. Comment on her floating hands ability, I feel like also is not a good option because we're just reminding her that she's dead. I mean, she knows that, but still, like, okay, Captain Obvious. Just say nothing. I'm gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be mysterious. You look on in wonder. Not sure exactly what's appropriate to say in this moment. While you're staring at the spirit's back, her head turns around and notices you looking at her. Oh gosh, maybe that wasn't the best choice. I'm sorry, is something wrong? I was just thinking about what's... Oh man, okay, maybe that was the worst choice. We're talking about it anyway. Oh man, I should have just talked about her floating hand ability. I was just thinking about what you must have gone through to end up like that. It had to have been horrible. It was worse than death. At least death ends, eventually. But I wouldn't want to forget it. It literally made me who I am right now. Truth is, I could pull all these bits of glass that are stuck in my flesh out right now if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Each shard is a reminder what my father did to me and what the world did to him. That's why I refuse to play the universe's game. I hate the idea that I'll be forced to succumb to pressure the way he did in the end. I think we might have pissed her off. The way that fear and anger filled him up and then came bursting out. The way his misery flooded our home and drowned us all. Yeesh. It's hard not to think about revenge. The dragon inside me, it's doing to me what the world did to him. I have to fight it. Even though it gives me strength, I must maintain control. You're stronger than he ever was. I'm sure of it. Ah, I appreciate that, Lex. Maybe we did choose a good option then. All right. I suppose a little help isn't a bad thing. In life, in love, this world is a lot to endure alone. Maybe I could use a little assistance reaching my delicate toes for a bit of lotion. Your toes? Of all things, you can't reach your toes? You know, having your body contorted into these vengeful poses, it really does a number on my joints. I guess so. You know, I never really thought about the fact that each time we've seen her, she's been floating like this with her legs back like that. It rubs the lotion on its skin. Wait, what? It rubs the lotion on its skin. Ready? Repeat the instructions. Oh, it's a mini game. Oh, okay. I got really confused for a second. Nope, okay, I'm ready. Rubs the lotion on its toes. Nailed it. Let's go. Perfect. Can we go 3 for 3? I'm gonna assume there's gonna be 3 skill checks. Okay, 2 for 2. Ah, so close. Not bad. Ooh, there's more. Okay. My guess was incorrect. Not bad. Come on, give me one more perfect. Oh shit. I shouldn't be worrying about the perfect. I should just be worried about hitting it. Okay, she's happy. She's happy with us. It's fine. I suppose that the lotion made it to where it was supposed to be going, eventually. And you weren't too incredibly wasteful. I'm not a woman who believes in rushing through things just to get them done. If there is a next time, I'm sure you'll do even better. You look up at the lighthouse, its ominous, dark form hovering above this moment between spirit and yourself. Evil as it clearly is, in this case, it does you a solid by blurting out another ominous moan and burst of black light that rescues you from this awkward silence. Ghost ship! Ghost ship! Oh my goodness, is this Is this the Black Pearl? From seemingly out of nowhere, an ancient-looking ship appears in the water. It glows, itself a thing of death, a spirit of a ship that once sailed these seas centuries ago. A tattered black flag whips in the ocean air above the ship as it careens toward the shore. Before crashing on the rocks, it must have been drawn in by the lighthouse. You hear the distant shouting of sailors as the old wooden ghost ship breaks up and sinks into the water. Oh, right. It does that sometimes too. Should we, do something? Should we help? Nah, the sharks will take care of it. Okay. Within a minute, the ocean is quiet again except for the waves. Note to self, hungry sharks. Sharks can eat ghosts. Do we think they are real sharks or are these ghost sharks? Hi, Rabbit. Happy Wednesday. You missed so much. No, you're good. You're good. How are you doing, Rabbit? It's good to see
cool
you.
Cat. Looking good, girl.
What would you like to see, Rabbit? What's it gonna be? I hope you have had a good day so far. Pink ears. All right, Justin, here's your redemption from earlier. Justin used the accessory more towards the start of stream and it got taken off immediately, basically before I even put it on. But you got it, Rabbit. Of course, of course. So, quick recap, Rabbit, of what you missed. You didn't really miss too much, if I'm being honest. We had breakfast. Everybody shared their feelings about the previous day. We went to the hot tub, talked to Trickster for a little bit, and then we had to choose between going on a date with Spirit or Rape. And I chose Spirit, and I think our date's wrapping up right now. But this was our first date. Redeem, take it off? That's up to you, Browns. But hi, Browns, good to see you. Did I say happy Tuesday to you, Rabbit? Happy Wednesday to the both of you. How have your guys' day been so far? You didn't know people were fighting over the accessories? I wouldn't know if I would call it fighting or just a funny moment. Happy post taco day. Yesterday, I did not have any tacos. Oh, I did end up making cookies and I brought them to work. People really liked them. And then I had some fries at work as a snack. And then I had a burger for dinner last night. Your day has been okay. It's been busy. Yeah, a lot of people have busy days today. I'm happy to hear that it's been okay though, Rabbit. I hope that you're able to get done everything that you have to get done. You got a gingerbread cookie. I know, I didn't take a picture of them. I was rushing because I had to leave for work at like 3:45. And at 3:45, I was just taking them out of the oven. So then I was rushing and then I left for work a little bit late. You're home for a bit and then second dinner for New Year's. Ooh, nice rounds. What are you having? Wait, what was your first dinner? The tacos? I know you're gonna have another one. Exciting times. And then tonight I'm gonna go to Costco and I think I'm gonna get some steak. So maybe I'll end up making steak for dinner tonight. It's been so long since I've had a good steak. I'm really excited. You got stuff done, but your eyes are burning right now. Oh no, you don't know why? You tried eye drops, you tried cold compress on the eyes, nothing's working. That doesn't sound good. I was gonna say try eye drops, but if that didn't work, maybe you just need to close your eyes for a little bit. Were you looking at a screen for a long time or something? Or looking at something really bright maybe? I can see that causing it. Duck, poached chicken, fish, spare ribs, cubed, some big shrimp, fried noodles, and steamed broccoli. Holy guacamole realms, you're eating so good. That sounds fantastic. Let's go. I'm jealous. Are you making enough for everybody? That's the real question. And for today, same thing. Leftovers. Leftovers are always good. That sounds 10 out of 10, fantastic. I'm jealous. Especially about the shrimp. Shrimp sounds so good. They burn when you close them. Oh man, you tried flushing them with water for 20 minutes and that didn't help. You may have to go to the hospital later. Yeah, I would say if it keeps up, you definitely should. Especially if you don't know what caused it. That sounds super scary. I hope that it just stops, but if you've already tried all of those things and then it hasn't helped, I don't know. Have you tried maybe, so you tried cold compress, maybe try putting something warm on that? Like a warm rag or a warm towel. See if that helps. I'm sorry that that happened though, Rabbit. I hope it's nothing serious. Oh, not leftovers, double grocery? Okay. I love that you're spoiling yourself, Realms. How's the flirting going? It's going okay. It could be worse. Nobody hates us yet, as it seems. Oh, except for, so I guess Huntress was a little bit sad that we haven't spent any time with her, but I haven't been able to choose her today. I wanted to, so she would show us her secret place, but we haven't been able to select her as an option yet. You'll try warm now. I hope that it helps. When I was younger, I used to have this thing with my eyes where it was kind of hard for me to open them in the morning, like when I would wake up. So my mom would always come in and put just a warm towel on my face for like 10 minutes on my eyes. And that always helped. That always helped me be able to open them. I don't know like what that was about. I have no idea. It was just something that I dealt with, I guess, for a little bit. It's all fine now. You always try to get to see your date's secret place. You know what? You know what, Rabbit? I walked you right into that one, didn't I? Huntress said at the bonfire she wanted to show us a place that nobody else knows about. A little secret area, and that's what I wanted to go see, but we haven't been able to yet. So that's like the first time we have the option to choose Huntress. I'm going Huntress for sure. Trapper in this game reminds you of the personality of Doug and Lux from Date Everything. I don't know those characters, sadly, but I do not like Trapper's personality in this game at all. You need that on a t-shirt? Fair. I always try to see my date's secret place. Imagine wearing that on a first date. You probably wouldn't get a second date. Not lying about that. Oh yeah, and apparently there's hungry sharks that eat ghost pirates. But these time-traveling pirates, or whoever they were, you're half sure you saw one of those skull and crossbone flags, aren't the only ones drawn here today. It's Wraith! Wraith's crashing our date after we picked Spirit over him? That's crazy. He emerged from the palm trees behind you. I didn't come here to break up your date or something. I came here for that. What? Wrath points to the lighthouse. It is indifferent to his attention. I've been seeing it in my dreams, shining its strange light on me. I can't avoid it. Through woods and walls, nothing seems to stop it from reaching out to me. Duh, it's a haunted lighthouse. It does that to everyone at some point. You're no more special than me, those dead pirates, or that mermaid I saw washed up on shore one time. Ew. Mermaids, by the way, aren't even close to as beautiful in person as they are in movies. More sea witch than underwater princess. You get my drift. It's all part of a vast conspiracy, an epic river of lies that runs beneath the island or something. I'm pretty sure I figured it out. The basics anyhow. If you come with me, I can... You can get cut! Ooh, okay, wait. Spirit's gonna get jealous. We cannot leave with Wraith. There's no way. They are high ego or self-centered. Yeah. Spirit waves her katana, nearly trimming a couple buttons off of Wraith's tropical top. He takes the hint and backs away a few steps. For the quiet guy, he never really shuts up. Okay, be that way. You'll see. Oh, okay. He just left. Nice. Alone at last, tension broken, deathly moans quiet, and Wraith banished back to wherever he hangs out, you scoot closer to Spirit, breathing in the damp, foggy air that seems to emanate from her. It's not quite clear how that whole fog thing works, but you don't even care. You're feeling this moment. Spirit seems to be feeling it too. She starts to adjust her robe, and you get a peek at the bathing suit beneath. For someone who seems intent on proving how little she cares what everyone else thinks, she put a lot of work into getting into that suit. It's got straps for days. Impressive, okay. However, you're so focused on what's happening in Spirit, you don't see the next interruption coming. Why are we always getting interrupted? Come on, let me enjoy my date. Of course, it's Claudette and Dwight, I should have guessed. Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt whatever you were doing. It doesn't seem like they were worried they'd bump into much. We're here to make a very dramatic announcement. Well, technically, we're here to invite you to join us back at the beach, where we'll be making a very dramatic announcement. It's hard being the producers and the hosts. Aren't survivors supposed to work in groups of 4? Oh wait, Claudette's right. There has to be 2 more somewhere. Why would they be the only 2 to get resurrection powers? The other 2 must be hiding somewhere. When you arrive at the beach, you realize you were set up. Despite promising an announcement, Dwight and Claudette simply stand quietly. This isn't at all what was promised. Wait a minute. There's no announcement here. But there is. Me! It's Wraith again. Oh my gosh, stop shoving him in my face. Goodness. I picked Spirit. Let it go, Wraith. You got mud in your ears, friend? I told you to get lost. Don't you see? Lost is what I am. And so are you. But I know the way out. I've got a map back in my secret lair. Literally and figuratively. Yeah, I know the difference. That's why you should ditch Spirit and come spend the rest of the night with me instead. You got a secret lair? Oh man, wait, he's making it hard for me to turn him down. Damn it. Who said anything about a secret lair? I said I've got, sap. Sap in my secret hair? There's a flap on my secret chair? Yes, secret tunnel rounds. This sounds promising for my escape plan, if I do say so myself. Oh god. Don't change the subject! Don't ask me what he's talking about. You're trying to make a mess out of the first nice day I've had in, I don't know how long, because it's not even clear what year it is, but in a while. I'm not about to be ditched for the likes of you. It's not me messing things up. Like I keep trying to tell you, it's this dang island. Secret hair? Secret chair? Secret where? Everything except for secret lair. I've come to accept a difficult truth. What's happening here? Well, I'm convinced that it's our fate. It's not anyone's decision. It's simply the way it will be. There's no use fighting it. What would you even know about fighting? All you know is hiding in your spooky little secret hair, secret air, secret chair, secret fair, and crying like a baby while ringing your little bell. Okay, Spirit, that's a bit overboard if I do say so myself. So don't tell me what I can and can't fight back against. I was born a fighter. A dragon lives inside me. I can't not fight, even when all I might want to do is hide. Don't you see this giant hat? It's a metaphor. If I do have a fate, my fate is to win every fight that comes my way. Got it? Folks. Oh, you hide. I've seen you hide. You do your phase walking routine. What do you call that? It's basically cloaking. And we all know that cloaking is a type of hiding. Folks, you cloak. I don't cloak. I'm not a cloaker. I phase walk out in the open. You just can't see me. You have no idea what they're talking about, but this sure sounds like some video game community forum thread. If there ever was such a thing. Not that you know about that either. If your significant other got that spooky spirit face, leave town. No, it's fine. Only if it's directed at you do you need to leave town. If it's directed at somebody else, it's fine. You got nothing to worry about. It sure doesn't seem like Dwight and Claudette are going to stop this, so it's on you. Ahem. I think I was brought here to make this choice, so I'm going to do that now. And I choose... Oh, I want to choose Wraith so bad. It would help my escape plan, but I also don't want to make Spirit angry. And I've already chose Spirit today. Realms? Anybody else in chat? What do you guys think? Is it Wraith time, or do we stick to our guns and go with Spirit still? Think? You choose who shows you the secret lair? I wish I could save right now, that's the only thing. You weren't paying attention, go with my gut? Okay, Rabid. My gut is, if I want to get off of this island, I should choose Wraith. Okay, let's do it. Secret layer time. Look, this isn't an easy decision. Spirit, you've got a pretty scary energy, not gonna lie. It's hot. It's hot, huh? It's hot. It's also quite angry. Wraith, Spirit might say you don't have the fight inside you that she does, but you've got me wondering, is that so bad? It's easy to imagine us having a lovely, low-drama day together. That's why I think I'm leaning towards Wraith. Whoa, a date decision reversal! I'm contractually obligated to double-check such a decision. This is, as they used to say in olden times, your final answer. So which is it? Oh man, this seems like... Giving me a second opportunity to choose. I'm second guessing everything. You choose Wraith if he can change to a boat? I don't know, we saw a ghost ship earlier. It doesn't look like a boat will be a good option for us. It seems like there's sharks everywhere. Stick with Wraith, or... Okay, you know what? Screw everything else. Screw getting off the island. Let's go with who I'm actually interested in. And then if we are able to get off the island somehow, that'll be part B. I said who I was leaning toward, but ultimately, I'm not falling for. That's why I'm sticking with Spirit. Back and forth, I can't make up my mind. Bring an anti-shark stick with us everywhere? True, wait. We have, Wraith has like a club, right? So he could club the sharks. But but Spirit has a katana, so she could actually straight up like slice those sharks. I think that's what we need. This is like Krong's lever moment, honestly. It's so hard. Reversal. Nobody saw that coming, except Wraith, probably. I expected that. I'm sad, but that's normal. I feel so bad. I think that, in the end, the idea of upsetting Spirit just scares me a little more than you do, Wraith. So you let fear take the wheel? No. I'm following my heart. I was going with my brain for a second, but I should always follow my heart. You made the right decision, Lex. But with me, really, you've got nothing to be afraid of. As long as you don't try and tell me how to live my life. You got it, Spirit. I would never do that. Spirit walks you around a corner to show you something that she discovered in this place and knew was meant to be connected with her journey. Cherry tree. It is just a small sapling, but it has begun to sprout flowers. It doesn't make sense to see a cherry tree here in all places. It also doesn't make sense to see a ghost in a black bathing suit. So you just accept it. As Spirit steps up to the tree, a cold breeze pulls some petals off and they come cascading through the air around the both of you. Okay, this is romantic. Do you know the meaning of the cherry blossom? I do. They're beautiful, but also quite symbolic. Of course, like all good symbols, their meaning is pretty complicated. You're putting a warm face cloth on your eyes now. You'll work for 20 minutes, but just as a test, this is you testing if you can type with your eyes closed. Okay, Rabbit, I'll read it. Okay, this is Rabbit testing to see if I can type with my eyes closed. It was perfect. Yeah, you got it all right. Nice job. Congratulations. That's actually really impressive. I don't think I would have been able to do that. Congrats. Enjoy the lurk. I hope the warm face cloth helps. My fingers are crossed for you. I hope your eyes stop burning. What do cherry blossoms mean to you, Spirit? For many people, being among cherry blossoms is like being at a celebration of life. People travel great distances just to be near their vibrant beauty. However, as beautiful as they might be, they aren't magical. They're simply flowers. They quickly die and fade away, and for this reason, they are also a symbol of the fleeting nature of life, of our fragile mortality. Car insurance paid. Congratulations, Rome's. Huge day. You know, my car insurance just comes out automatically every month, so I don't really have to worry about it. But I think I need to look into changing some things on it, so thanks for the reminder. Try to type in chat with eyes closed really quick. I think I would be able to do it on keyboard. I don't think I would be able to do it on mobile. So I'm gonna pull up mobile really quick and I'll try it. Let's see. Let me get there. Okay. Eyes are closed. This is me typing a message with my eyes closed. Oh, I definitely won't be able to send it.
For everyone! Wait, scratch that.
Cheese for no one except for me. This is me typing a message with my eyes closed. I did it! Whoa, that's crazy. I did not feel confident that I even sent it. Let's go. Oh, you pay the yearly? Oh, okay. So you get a discount for paying yearly, don't you? That might not be a bad idea. Ooh. Ooh. Did I peek? No, you guys saw my eyes the whole time. They were completely closed. I would never peek. The only time I peek is when I'm playing the game peek, all right? No, that's okay, Roms. I just kind of forgot that there is a discount for paying yearly. I never think about it. And I have been thinking about changing my insurance recently, so I should look into it. For one, I should look into changing it, and for two, I should look into the difference for me, because I'm sure it varies state by state as well. Can't believe you thought I peeked. There's no way. There's no way. In a way, it's the specter of looming death that calls attention to this special moment to see and appreciate life. How does that duality make you feel, Lex? Empowered, frustrated, or unsure? Duality. I guess, honestly, it makes me feel a little unsure. Not frustrated. Maybe a bit empowered, but mostly unsure. You just stick to pay in full for the discount because monthly totals more? Yeah. Like, it's easier. I think for me, it's easier to do monthly because it's not that much per month, and then it is a lot when I think about it for yearly, but in the long run, it's one less monthly bill to worry about, and it would be a discount. Spirit's question isn't easy to answer. You want to impress her, but you also want to be true to yourself. The entire range of human experiences stretches out before you, and you feel paralyzed by the different options available to you in this moment. And that's okay. It wasn't a simple question with a simple answer. Who knows? Who knows if Spirit herself even has an answer in mind? However, it occurs to you. Like the fallen blossoms wilting at your feet, this chance at connecting with the beautiful person in front of you might be fleeting. Is one of these answers the better choice, or do you remain unsure? Oh, okay. Still unsure. I feel like being unsure is fine. Is the game trying to rope me into going with something else? I guess I was more empowered than frustrated, so let's do this. The knowledge that life and death are a cycle has always given me peace. Accepting the fleeting nature of life, like the beauty of a flower in bloom, allows me to appreciate the moment without being too hung up on what comes next. Oh gosh. As you explain, Spirit's face begins to look sad to you. We made her cry! Are these good tears though? I hope they're good tears. You're not sure why. It's not the happiest topic, life and death, but why should that matter? And then it dawns on you. Spirit has been trapped in this ghastly state of death with no hope to cycle back, no rebirth, her moment of blossoming life long gone. That scary time of death and decay that comes after the good part. That's Spirit's eternity. Oh god, I feel like an idiot. I wasn't talking about you. I wasn't even thinking about you. You just answered from the heart. I can't let that bother me. Our priorities are not the same. I have my mission. Once, the fallen cherry blossoms represented the souls of samurai warriors, those with noble characters, those who do not fear death, those who were killed in the greatest sacrifice to honor their emperor. Their lives were short, but their purpose gave them beauty. Those warriors saw death coming, but they never despaired. They stood and faced it. They held their swords and struck down their fear. But despite the samurai spirit that lives on in me and my noble bloodline, my life has ended, but my death continues to stretch on. The cycle is frozen. The cherry tree, it's not real. Though its petals fall, they soon replenish. It's as if it were installed here by someone. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have fake things on the island to worry about now as well. You watch as Spirit chooses her words very carefully. By something with no respect for the balance of life and death. Sorry to interrupt! Okay, Dwight, get the hell out of here. You know we don't believe you, right? Yep. But this time, we've got a really good reason. And it has nothing to do with us being manipulated by an unseen force, because that's definitely not happening. Sure, Claudette. Nobody accused you of that, but okay. We're just here to tell you that it's time for dinner already? It was just breakfast time. I guess we just skipped lunch on this island. So not only did we not eat dinner last night, we didn't eat breakfast this morning, we didn't have a lunch, and now we're probably not going to eat at dinner again as well. I guess it's time to go or whatever. Thanks for spending some time with me today. I enjoyed it. Me too. All right, bye, Spirit. Our date's officially over. So maybe now we can pick Huntress for a little night wandering on the island. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. She's not psycho. She might be a killer, but she's definitely not psycho. No, you are really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here, and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. People are scared of offending me? I'm scared of offending everybody else. Wait, huh? Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. You know, I'm also really surprised that we haven't died. We've only died one time, and I was basically just testing to see if we actually would die. outside of that, I don't think we've made any choices that have gotten us killed yet. And I think it's definitely been a possibility that we could have. So I think we're doing pretty well, if I do say so myself. However, since Huntress seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, she throws caution to the wind and speaks up. No, Huntress. Trapper is the biggest long shot. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do. And heaven knows they won't do any better than that. Huntress, why do you feel this way? I wanted to spend time with you today. What the heck? Since it seems like I'm going to be alone forever, I'm focusing on myself. I have hobbies of my own, you know. Besides stealing, kidnapping, and killing, cooking is my passion. Tonight we'll be feasting on a succulent squirrel appetizer. Oh, I'm finally going to be able to eat something. Roasted alga's the main, served with a side of mushrooms. Wait, Huntress might be after my heart after all. Those mushrooms are probably poisonous. An elk, huh? More revenge for the elk that killed her mother. If I had a nickel for every revenge-obsessed killer on this island, you'd be rich. I'd have a number of nickels, certainly more than a few. I personally hunted, killed, skinned, and prepped our meal. I even picked the mushrooms myself. Okay, Huntress, I see you. They're definitely poisonous. Yeah, I'll eat the meat. I'm gonna stay away from the mushrooms, though. And cheesecake for dessert. You made that too? What, not Russian enough? I'm not so one-dimensional, you know. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure. But how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little, and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, I have to be very careful with my words. Don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option. Be coy or gush about the date. I think we be coy. No, it wasn't really. No. It wasn't really a date. You don't have to say that. More like two people avoiding everyone else and choosing to be alone, but doing it in a relatively close proximity to each other. I guess she looks happy enough with it. I don't know why we had to start with it really wasn't a date. She loved it. Okay, she loved it. Never mind. Never mind. You know what? Maybe I do know the way to the spirit's heart accidentally, but I still got it. That's exactly right. Couldn't have not said anything of value better myself. Spirit is clearly happy with the way you portrayed your date. No surprise. She doesn't like people getting into her business. Yeah, that's true. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now. And they're all very tired. Oh wait, no. Sorry. That's a dreary, supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. Not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetit. Don't you mean bone? Bon appetit? Bone appetit? No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. They have something they want to tell me. Rising what now? Dread. Dread is what I heard. Rising dread levels. What would you like to say to the servants? Hello? Thank them or ignore them? I'll thank them. I don't like that you refer to them as servants. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. In fact, here. For us? Just for doing our jobs? What are we giving them? Money? A tip? Thank you kindly. Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something that will change everything. You can willingly go or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did somebody say cookies? What if in DVD the humans are the monsters and the monsters are stopping us from getting out? Oh my god. They're stopping us from getting out to wreak havoc on the rest of the world? I kind of like the way you think, Realms. Then I don't have to feel as bad when I kill everybody when I'm playing as killer. If they are actually the monsters and I'm doing the rest of the world a service, then I shouldn't feel bad when I mori them, is what you're saying. I'm picking up on what you're putting down, Realms. Feel bad? Nah, it's therapy. Let it out. Sometimes there will just be a survivor who knows that it's all gonna end poorly, and they look at me and they put their item down and they want me to let them survive, and I have to. Because I just feel so bad for them. Like, fine, you're giving up your item. I was playing a killer match recently, and the people dropped their items in the exit gate because I let all 4 of them get out after hooking all of them twice. And all of them dropped their items. One of them had a flashlight, and one of them had a toolbox. And the person who dropped the toolbox at the last second after everybody else left picked up the flashlight and then walked out. I'm like, you're the worst. How dare you? Unless it's one of us, then I have your consent to mori you. Thank you, Realms. Appreciated. I do think it would be really fun to be in a killer match with people that I know. That's not customs. Like, if it just happened naturally, that would be so awesome. But who knows? Maybe one day. Oh man, we haven't seen Trapper in a minute. I kind of forgot he was here, not gonna lie. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good, something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes. Because of childhood trauma involving fire. Okay, Wraith. You need to know when to cut it off. Sometimes it's better to just stop talking. And finally, everyone starts moving toward the fire pit. If only to get away from Wraith's complaining. All right, what do we got? It's gonna change everything. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing's probably not a great sign. It's a little too quiet for my liking. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, cool. And now everyone's looking at you. So, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? Or we could play charades? Boggle? Oh, let's play Boggle. That would be fun. Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Me? You want little old me to tell you a story? Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. Okay, man, this is a lot of pressure to have to tell a story. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Lex was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Everybody wants me to, so fine, I'll tell a story. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. Oh, Trickster's here too. I hope it's a mystery. Okay. So what type of story do you want to tell? Romance, adventure, or action? Oh, also, an ad break is coming up. I'm gonna fill up my water bottle during the ad break, by the way. Actually, this time, I'm actually gonna remember that I want to go do something once it starts. Let's tell an adventure story. Oh, or romance. I'm torn. Romance or adventure? I think adventure. That's what I was leaning towards. All right. You like your Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies? How about some adventure? No. No, I thought Trapper would want action. No, I don't want to impress Trapper. Ugh, gosh darn it. It's not my favorite, but I respect your choice and will nod politely. You don't have to say that, Wraith. Just nod politely. Okay, ready? Here goes. I really like to go fishing. I do. I do really like to go fishing. Solid hobby. Great foundation for a story, for sure. You pause. Everyone is waited with bated breath. No pun intended. Oh wait, that's it? Not much of a story, barely even a thought. My pun was better than that story. You sure that's all you have to say? No, I was kidding. So what type of story do you want to tell? Ooh, it changed to personal. Should we tell a personal story? We have amnesia, don't we? Okay, let's choose when I get back. Ads are starting, so I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle and probably use the bathroom really quick, but I'll be back shortly. Okay. All right, all right, all right. We are back. Back and we're better. Congrats on surviving the ad break. I think we do personal since it was replaced. I'm a little bit nervous that I'm going to click on it and it's going to be like, oh, but you have amnesia, so you can't tell a personal story. But if for some reason it works, I think this is the best option. I'll get a little personal now, if that's okay. Those types of tales are the best, and often the most sad. It's a bit of a love story. Ooh, okay. Is it about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine? And no, Huntress. Or about a deranged killer who makes the only woman who ever believed in him witness a display of shocking violence? No, Trickster. Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting. She'd been dragged there by some friends. Oh. Shoot, are they not gonna like my story? They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months. Oh my gosh, that's so fast. Bit soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet. Aw, Wraith loves it. I really want to know what the spirit's thinking. She doesn't look, like, impressed, I will say. Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with someone. Love could spark from a look across a campfire. Now you've gotten their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. It's quite alarming, actually. Everybody's posing, making direct eye contact at me. They're still blinking, which is kind of uncomfy. Except for Trickster, who has headphones in and is loudly playing his own music to drown you out. Okay, whatever, Trickster. I didn't want you anyway. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. So, who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? Huntress, Huntress, Huntress! You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. We gotta pick Huntress. I can't have her be thinking she's the least loved. I need Trapper to think that. Huntress, you seem raring to go. Let's hear from you. Sure thing. My neck of the woods isn't wanting for horrifying mythology. Mother once told me a story of a young man who was traveling back home after the war. Wraith, nobody cares. I just wanted some backstory details to paint a picture. I'll paint you a picture if you want. You guys, Huntress is trying to tell a story. Thank you. The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the women, naked, skin glistening in the twilight glow. Of course, this is when Trickster comes back in. Hot, I'm invested. They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards the inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the parade of beautiful women until they stopped in a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began to play music, flutes, lutes, and tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened into night, and the man grew weary, but when he tried to still his moving feet, he found that he could not. "Help! I cannot stop dancing!" he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew near to him, and he saw her features distort into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging out from one socket, skin the color of algae. Rusalka. Her true self. You'll never stop dancing, she screeched at him. My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment. The man cried out, but it wasn't me. Someone must pay, the Rusalka said, her voice filled with briny malice. And so the man danced and danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out. The dance of death. Dang. Dang, that's dark. I was gonna say it sounds like a siren, but I guess sirens are usually found in the water, not just near it, huh? Rusalka, I've never heard of that before. But it's not all bad. Rusalkas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady had stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb and probably some candy for the road. Hang on a second. And probably some candy for the road. So sweet. I love a lady's lady. Let's go. Bye, stranger. Yeah, my roommate just popped in really quick. Dang, does she really think that's a happy ending? I want what Huntress is having. That was story time. A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Yeah, I could have picked Spirit again, honestly, but I liked her. Her story was like fine the first time, so why not hear from somebody else? You know? Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off of any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Don't like how close they keep getting to me. Tell me, Lex, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Wait, do you guys have a sequel that you would want to delete from existence? I'm trying to think. The problem is that I just don't watch a lot of movies in general, let alone the sequels to movies. So nothing's like immediately popping into my head. I'm sure that there is something. Because I think most of the movies that I've seen have been like at least a trio of movies, you know? But you know what? Okay. I will say there is, well, I guess this would still fall into the trio, but there is this trio of books that I really like. The first two are absolutely fantastic, and the third one kind of sucks. So if I could delete the third one from history, I would be happy about that. It's called The Bells. I've talked about it before. The first two books are so good. The third one just falls so flat. It's such a letdown. But as for movies, I'm not sure. Don't answer that. We don't actually care. Oh, well, too bad. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Trying to kill each other. I love that for them. Okay, you have fun tonight. Try not to end up dead. Did you say the words wink wink out loud? Oh, I didn't even say them out loud. Did you say the words wink wink out loud? And what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash talking Spirit? Deal me in. What the hell? No, we're not trash talking Spirit. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? No, thank you. Please, enough talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could, just you and me? On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded Lex is after, they should obviously join me. Yes, okay, is this the moment I've been waiting for? A moment alone with Huntress? That music, that Michael Myers music doesn't really seem too promising for me. Thanks, Realms. It's gonna be between Huntress and Spirit. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice, and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other, so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. Okay, Spirit, go off. Think of it like Myers coming and how Tamagotchi life is. But wait, there's more! Okay, you might be onto something. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on? Does it really turn anyone else on, or just me? That turns you on, Trapper? I thought you didn't like Spirit. Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives. Or, you know, some special projects we might have going. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will I head off with for an evening activity? Huntress. I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murderer's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, that guy. Okay, Huntress, let's go. She can finally show us the secret place she told us about last night, now that almost 24 hours have passed and she told us about it. Huntress? You know, I had a feeling you'd pick me. You've got good taste. And I don't say that because I'm considering eating you. Maybe this wasn't a good decision. Huntress licks her lips as she eyes you up and down. You've never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm going to make you into something special. Is she actually gonna kill us? Yeah, Huntress is skipping a few steps. I think she might mean literally though, not figuratively. You and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar, and when you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and crafts supplies. Okay, so Huntress, last night by the fire, you told me you were gonna show me something, a secret place. And it doesn't seem as though that's happening. We have taxidermy tools. Cool. Are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. Honestly, you're fine with both. If you're gonna get eaten by anyone on the island, you would prefer it to be the Huntress realms? Is that what I'm hearing? I think I prefer it to be the ocean. You wonder what's going through Huntress's head. Though she's bubbly and enthusiastic, you're always terrified she might snap. Something on your mind? She smiles. Drink this! Looks so good. Wait, that looks really good. Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If one were to drug you into some sort of state in which you could be operated on, these flavors would certainly hide the poison. Yeah, she knows how to prepare the meal. Wait, you're so right. Her hobby is cooking. It would be fantastic. She would make you into the best meal possible. You look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy, and the conclusion is bombs away! Alright, down it goes. You pound the drink. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present, a mask. Would you be into that? Of course. I've always admired yours. Would you like? Okay, we can't copy her, right? A rabbit mask, an anglerfish mask. Wait, anglerfish would be super cool. Or a fluffy cat mask. Imagine the best final meal ever. It's like the opposite of the Last Supper because you wouldn't be able to participate in it. But everybody else would be able to. We don't copy her. I don't think she would like that. Anglerfish or fluffy cat mask? I want to do angler. A mask with a light dangling off the front of it, and big scary fang teeth? All the better to see in the dark when I go out for my evening hunt and chomp my prey to death. I'm talking anglerfish, baby. Aw, she loves it. Let's go. That is such a cool idea. Badass. Yeah, I'm full of cool ideas. I don't even know where they come from. Probably like the clouds or something. Well, I know what I'm going to be working on tonight. All alone in my skimpy pajamas. Okay, Huntress. She is really putting herself out there. She winks at us to top it all off. Wouldn't she try to feed us before murder? She keeps us alive so we can... Oh man, that seems very dark. Keeping us alive long enough so we can try some of it before we're completely dead. Ugh. That sends shivers down my spines. My spines, my multiple spines. Should we just like get out of here? This deserves a celebration or okay. I don't know, she's giving me all the signs. This deserves a celebration. I feel like it might be the better option though. Who's the real monster here? It was me all along. This deserves a celebration. You thump your fist on the table like you're in some old-timey movie about horny Vikings or Russian ice farmers. More drinks! Drinks for all my friends! Oh. Maybe that wasn't the best choice. Slow it down. Even I don't have that kind of energy after today. Let's do something a bit more relaxing. Huntress, you've got lots of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Why are Claudette and Dwight here? Isn't this my date? Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors. Maybe just a thought. Making more masks? Or wait, making matching gloves? No, you little joker. I'm thinking of a different type of making. Making our victims die fast, medium, or slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. Aren't they the servers? Yeah, I don't know why they're... Oh, like they're serving the drinks, you think? No, Huntress can handle that all on her own. They can get out of here. We don't need Claudette and Dwight here. It's another round of Be Careful What You Wish For on Murderer's Island. Dwight, I need your help. Doing something in a different place entirely. Yes, get the heck out of here. You read my mind, meet you there. I'm talking about mycology, you know, mushrooms. I've picked a lot of them, and I'm very familiar with which ones make for a great soup base and which ones make you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You point at the one that's safe to eat. Okay, it does not sound easy enough. I'm gonna pick this one. Just based on vibes. There's no particular reason. But I'm gonna pick this one. Nope. Oops, that little fella is an autumn skullcap, and after eating one, if the diarrhea doesn't kill you, the liver failure probably will. Okay. We gotta impress her. I gotta lock in. Next up, this one is very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. Point at the one that won't result in almost instant death if you eat it. Are they trying to trick me? Is this a case of the prettier ones or the deadly ones? Should I choose this one? But now she's saying it's very easy, so maybe it is this one. Although this looks more like a flower than a mushroom. Okay, go with my gut. Dang it. Ruh-roh! You would have just eaten a deadly dapperling, which has a name that is both adorable and, well, deadly. Adorable and deadly. You know anyone like that? Yeah, I do. Almost everybody on this island. Almost. Final question. Which will make you jump for joy, and which will make you vomit until you die? Man, I just went 3 for 3. I know nothing about mushrooms. This is so sad. Aw, geez. I'm sorry, hun. That's a destroying angel. It's very deadly. Not to be confused with the wish-granting angel, which is what you might imagine you see while you're hallucinating on your deathbed after chowing down on one of these. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps on you. So when's the last save? No, I don't know when. Oh, wait, I can save right now. Dang, the last save is. Not that long ago. Hang on a second. I kind of have a feeling that they might. All of them might have been poisonous. Let's find out really quick. Let's test it out really quick. Drink this. Bombs away. Okay, anglerfish for the win. We'll pick the same option still as last time. Deserves a celebration. And then we'll only change the mushroom ones. Okay, this one? I can be correct! Oh my god. I just did so terribly. That's insane. I failed all of the 50-50s. Correct. It's called a black trumpet, and boop-de-doo! It's delish. First try, honestly. Hey, Alex Theo, welcome in. You thought this game was a joke? Nope, it's so for real. And it's been a lot of fun so far. I actually really like it. I'm going after the spirit, but right now I am on a date with the huntress because she told me if I spent some time with her, she would show me a secret place. But it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen, so I think she just lied to me. It is what it is, though. We are currently in a mushroom guessing game. I thought that they were all gonna be poisonous, so I just went back to see to test it, and turns out that I just happened to pick all of the poisonous ones. Yes, yeah, I do play DVD. I do enjoy me some DVD. It's a lot of fun. And I got this game pretty recently, actually. My sister got me a Steam gift card for Christmas, and I used some of it to buy this game because it was on sale. But yeah, I do really like DVD. It's a lot of fun. I don't usually stream it. I usually play it like off stream. But I like it. What about you? Are you a big DVD fan? Okay, which one did I pick? I picked this one, right? So it's this one. Correct. Oh, I should have known that. Wait, this is in Stardew. It sounds fancy and it tastes fancy too. Just like a certain someone I know. I bet. Nom nom nom. Final question. I picked this one, right? So it's the green one. Correct. That's a green cracking Rasula. Sure, it might look moldy, but I guess you shouldn't judge a mushroom by its gross green cap. Not everything is exactly as it appears at first glance. That was fun. Okay. All right, let's see here. Tabulating your answers and perfect score. That knowledge is going to come in handy if we're ever stranded here on this island for much longer. Oh, if we're stranded on this island for much longer. You played it since release? Oh man, that's impressive. You only saw this the other day and didn't realize it was actually a functioning game? Yeah, I thought it was gonna be just like a short little like kind of parody game. I wasn't expecting it to be actually as in-depth as it is, because I started playing it on Valentine's Day. I wanted to do just like a dating sim Valentine's Day game, and I thought this would be super short and super sweet and we'd be able to get through it in one day. But turns out there's actually quite a bit more to it than I thought there was. So I'm hoping to finish it today, since I wasn't able to not last week, but on Saturday. But yeah, it's a lot of fun actually. There's 4 love interests. Claudette and Dwight are here. They are not love interests. They are the servants, as the narrator says. And we're basically just on this tropical island fighting for our life and seducing some killers. So far, so good. We haven't died. We haven't died, which I'm pretty proud of. Huntress claps her hands giddily. And yes, first try. Nothing wrong at all. I didn't change anything. She definitely wouldn't have killed me if I stayed on the other one and gotten all of them wrong. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you'd spend time with a forest bumpkin such as myself. Oh, and Alex, the love interests are Huntress, Spirit, Wraith, and Trapper. Trapper is my least favorite. I do not like him. And I am actively going for Spirit. I was going for Wraith to start, but then his vibe just started weirding me out. So it's Spirit all the way. You see Goose? Hi, Goose. Right here. Slightly off camera. Oh, there's her tail. And now she's coming over to me. Hi, girl. She's so cute. Spirit is underage? No! She's been alive for probably longer than, or alive. She's been dead for longer than anybody else, right? It's fine. Somebody else said that they were surprised that the Wraith is in here because canonically they are with one of the other killers. I forget who it is, but I was surprised by that too when they brought that up. 19 to 22 at the time of her death. Phew! Thank goodness. Hi Blue, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. How are you guys doing today? It's good to have you guys here. Oh my gosh, what is that? What is that badge? Bing Bong Love? That's so cute, Blue. I love that. Yeah, Bing Bong badge. Give me. How did you get it? Share with us your hidden knowledge. Can I still get it, or was it for Valentine's Day? Wait, Blue. Hi, Blue. I can't see. Hopefully this sends. It did send, Rabid. Yeah, Rabid currently has a face cloth over his eyes because they were burning a little bit, so he's typing with his eyes closed. You got it for the Valentine's thing. You have to watch someone sharing chat. Oh, into a peak stream. Okay. Awesome. I'm gonna go get it. I didn't realize that there was a special peak one because I looked at I was watching a shared chat one and I got, what emo was it? I got this one for watching a shared chat. No, it wasn't peak? Well, I'll probably just watch a peak one anyway, let's be honest. You got it watching a random person sharing chat for the share the love. Oh, see, that's what I did and I got this emote. So, okay, so I just need to watch another one. You got those too? Okay, nice. I gotta keep going. I gotta find another one. Because I want that emote. And it goes further? Oh, I only have the first half. I need the second half too. No, I didn't even realize there was a second part. Cool. I I love the Valentine's Day things. I basically kept last year's Valentine's badge on for the entire year. I experimented a few times with different stuff, but I just liked it so much I had to keep it. Need heal and give heal. Aw, that's so cute. At least I don't think I have this one. Let's see. No, I do not have it. Oh, wait. Is I guess I didn't capitalize the H? Am I learning in real time? Hang on, let me go to my bigger screen. I have to see. Oh, wait, I do have it. It's just not next to each other. Oh, that's so interesting. One's at the top and one's at the bottom. Okay, never mind. I do have both of them. I just need the badge. Let's go. I have more progress than I thought I did. But yeah, I hope you're having a good day, Blue. It's nice to see you. We are surviving. We are thriving. We are seducing some killers. Going for Spirit, but we're currently on a date with Huntress. So let's make it so she doesn't kill us. You're no bumpkin. I mean, I was sort of forced to, or they are hot, aren't they? Do we flatter her or do we agree with her? Dinner time, you'll save me a plate. Sounds good. Thanks, Rounds. I appreciate it. I can't wait to have some. It all sounds so good. Seducing, you say? That's not very wholesome. It's a dating sim. What can I say? Sometimes to get ahead in life, you have to try some other tactics, Ken. But welcome back. How was the gardening? You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. Huntress leaps on you, knife to your throat. Oh God, did we piss her off? I demean myself if I want to. Sorry, Huntress. Sorry, Huntress. Oh my gosh. You agree, Alex? Nice guys finish last, as they say. Kumo, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day. Good to see you. Yeah, Wraith did almost make me break up with Spirit. I was going back and forth for a second because Wraith was talking about a secret layer and I got very, very intrigued, but ultimately I followed my heart and I stuck with Spirit. Gardening was nice, but it sucks that your back is in so much pain. Yeah, before you go to a concert where you're standing for 8 hours. Well, at least you have a little time to sit down while you're driving and give it a little bit of a break. That might not have been the best thing to do before going to a concert, but hey, now you gotta live with the consequences, I guess. She's angry, but also turned on? This is pretty hot. Oh, and look who's back. Look who's back. Claudette and Dwight, as always, popping up to ruin the date. We're here. Claudette and Dwight are gathering everyone together on the beach. Typical. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, that you're the only one who can hear me. I don't believe you, narrator. The gang's all together again on the volleyball courts. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Oh, it feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that you can get some beauty rest. But it's fine. Oh yeah, you have to leave soon, don't you? Yeah, maybe you could pop some like general pain reliever if you have like an Advil or something. Or maybe bring one with you just in case it gets too bad while you're there. Your day's going great, thank you. Mine is too, thank you, Kumo. It's my day off today, so I am having a great day. Days off are the best days. I'm so happy. And it's like still a little bit gloomy, but it's not raining as hard as it has been the past 2 days, so it's awesome. I have to go out later and do some grocery shopping, so I just hope that the rain holds off until after I'm done with that. Oh yeah, it's not supposed to rain again until the morning. Let's go. Me suggesting you to do some drugs and nothing new, but you're too wholesome. Hey, I think pain reliever's fine. It's rained all month so far in England. That sounds terrible. I like the rain. I was talking about it yesterday that I do really enjoy the rain. I think it's peaceful. I like falling asleep to it, but anything more than like a few days at a time is way too overwhelming. Because I don't like having to go out in it and do things. I like enjoying it from the inside, not from the outside. I hope it ends for you soon, though, Alex. Golly, all month? Yeah, more than 2 weeks? I would not be a fan. Maybe it's time to go on a vacation. Get out of the rain. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl, you know, the 4 types of people. Okay, chat, which one are you? The brain, the mogul, the basket case, or the psychotic bunny girl? Claim your avatar. Yeah, I get mega depressed by day 7. Yeah, I used to have really, really, really bad seasonal depression when I lived in northern United States. I lived in Minnesota, and the snow and just the days being so short, waking up when it's dark and getting home when it was dark, that was terrible. Speaking of from the inside though, Orbiculture time. Have a wonderful time, Ken. We'll see you soon. Be safe, and yeah, and have fun. And post a picture or two if you feel like it. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Lex chooses. All right, I'm excited to hear what everybody has planned. Who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? Be safe? No. Have fun? Yeah. Okay, how about drive safe and have fun? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. Ooh, okay. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? You think you deserve it. Even if in this case it's a subtle dig. Yeah, Trapper, you go first. It's gonna be so non-memorable. By the time the last person goes, you're not even gonna be a thought in my head anymore. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in a polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, that also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why, yes. Thank you. I'd love to. So, Lex, you're thinking of picking me? Nope. Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded? Tomorrow will suck. Probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with. I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. Not really drawing me in, Trapper, not gonna lie. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. So if I don't like Trapper, will I hate it? And if you're not a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies and rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Oh yeah, I forgot that Trapper is like the rich guy in this game, and he has a yacht. That just completely left my mind. All right, Huntress, you're up next. Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know. Oh, I thought you were saying don't worry, Trapper. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing, go away. Shoo shoo. Then, boy oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell ya, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. No, Huntress, don't waste your time. My heart's already set on somebody. I'm sorry. Confident, mysterious. I like it. Hit us, Spirit. Okay, Spirit, let's go. What do you have for us? Figuratively, damn it. Dwight, you gotta watch words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of a god, die, and be reborn anew. Spirit? Sounds amazing. Let's do it. If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? Leave it as a surprise. All of them. Okay, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang with Spirit. Noted. And Wraith, what do you got? Well, I don't know. I'd really prefer to just tell Lex privately. I don't really know how that's gonna work with these game mechanics. What if you just whisper it? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow, we have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special. The kind of thing where we will really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. See, I really want to pick Wraith because he's the only one, like, telling me that there's a way off this island, but I still gotta go with my heart, and my heart is saying Spirit. And maybe then we can go on a real date. You done? Is that it? Cafeteria lady! Can I get a little higher? Make me your lizard. I can be the lizard you rely on. Let's go. Hi, cafeteria lady. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you. I hope you are having a great day. It's good to see you. I'm about to pick my final date. And I gotta go Spirit. You vote we look for treasure. Ooh, you want me to pick the Huntress? Why do we want off the island? Everybody has been trapped here. Well, everybody except for me has been trapped here for an undisclosed amount of time. But I'm assuming it's been a very, very, very long time. So that's why we want off the island. Also, I think if we stay on the island too long, we'll probably just end up getting killed. So I'd like to get off of it before that happens. You don't want to spit at gods? What? You want the gods to remain spit free? That's crazy. You want treasure? That's fair. The treasure, I mean, honestly, they all sound like fun, except for trappers. They all sound like a lot of fun. But I still am like, Wraith, why did you have to give me such weird vibes? We could have gotten off this island if I would have stuck with him the whole time. You missed everything before this, so we can spit if needed. Thank you, cafeteria lady. I appreciate it. So when I started this game, I started by choosing the Wraith for one major reason, and that reason is the Wraith is who I play as killer when I play killer in Dead by Daylight. So it only felt right to go after the Wraith. But then he started giving me some weird vibes, so I switched to Spirit. But now I'm like, maybe we should have stuck with Wraith the whole time if he can get us off this island. But I think it's spitting. Spitting is fitting. Spitting for the win. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now, go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. You've never played Dead by Daylight? You've heard it's super fun? It is fun and it is infuriating at the same time. But it is a lot of fun, especially if you have friends to play with. If you play by yourself, it's really not that much of a good time, unless you unless you want to play killer, but playing survivor by yourself, not really that much fun. Playing with friends is the best, and I do like that game a lot. It's a great time. These guys are suspicious. I agree. They apparently can be resurrected, we learned recently. These are two of the survivors from DVD, Claudette and Dwight, and they are being held against their will, as it seems. Yeah, it is on Steam. And it goes on sale like quite frequently. They also have free weekends from time to time. So if you're not sure if it's something that you would like, you could always try downloading it during a free weekend to see if you would be interested in it. Haha, oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. All right, drama time. Let's see it. Hold up. This has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just now finding out about it? Freakend, yes. He's already freaking out, the big guy. Yeah, it's either Trapper or Huntress that are about to be pushed to the edge. Probably Trapper. Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. And now, it's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oh gosh, are they like actually going to be eliminated? Like eliminated? Let's get the bell and get off the island. You might be right, cafeteria lady. We might need to escape this place. It's like a butchering, but it hurts even more. You can't kill a killer. Okay, so we're not killing them. But can we break their heart? Do you dare to even try? You mean... That's right. Tomorrow, one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's a classic reversal of fate? And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. That's true. No time for spitting, but I wanted to spit so bad. If the big guy has the boat, can't we use it to run away? Ooh, you're right. Trapper does have the yacht. Why hasn't he said anything about leaving then? Maybe he doesn't want to leave. Maybe he likes it here. Okay, I'm gonna save. Just to be safe. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. Yeah, we're definitely not getting rid of Spirit. We're definitely not getting rid of Wraith, because they both disappear, and, you know, there are my two options. If you get rid of Wraith, he might cry, and although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Okay, chill out. Huntress might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. Yeah, nope. It's gotta be Trapper that we get rid of. Goodbye. This was very simple. Trapper, you scare the living shit out of me. You are eliminated. That's fair. Honestly though, I don't care. You suck. Glad we're on the same page. Oh god. But not in a good way. You bore me. You personality-free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Oh, my heart. Yeah, Wraith is the whisper bell guy. Yes. He can hit his bell and he disappears, and then he hit his bell and he reappears. Bye, Trapper. Which I was totally gonna do tomorrow, the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still might kill you though, out of principle, for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open and have fun on your date tomorrow. Okay, do we just like not see him anymore then, or do we still have to interact with him? Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind. Because, of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Lex when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with a stuffed animal, a body pillow, a heated blanket. Of course, their own mostly new trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Lex. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. Mostly new. I know, I love that they threw that detail in there. Disgusting. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? Oh yeah, by the way, the ocean talks to us for some reason. I'm still not entirely sure what that's all about, but it's happening. I mean, 1 second. I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. True. No worries, oceans usually talk. Oh, maybe I've just been living wrong this whole time. Well, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. All right, Huntress, we'll see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know I seem all excited and devil may care, but the truth is, I'm really a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when your mother is skewered by an elk when you were young. Yeah, how'd you know? Yeah, that's who you were going for? For the treasure. She does not have high hopes. She hasn't had high hopes this entire game, I will say. She thought that we liked the trapper more than her. Hello? Wild guess, it's also the only thing you talk about. If you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in that tree and I'm feeling peckish. I don't really know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Fair, Wraith. That is completely fair. Oh, Lex? Sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things, more important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. Oh, here's the trapper. I don't handle rejection well. At least, I don't think I do. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Does she really have the treasure? Now that's a good question. Would it be worth finding out? Perhaps. You don't like Bell Guy? What don't you like about him, cafeteria lady? Oh. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. And I'm a giant rage monster, so everyone in this room should be scared right now. He's creepy. They're all kind of creepy. You like him because he goes bing, bing, bing. Wait, bing bong, bing bong. I like him because of that too. You think Spirit is still my favorite, I think. Hang on. It's getting a little dark in here. I'll turn my light on. Okay, we're not scared of you, Trapper. Just leave. Turn the camera off. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Spirit, I would never eliminate you. What do you mean? You're waiting for people to be ready for the concert? So you're chilling here. Are you going with Friends or with your dad? Let's see what she says. I can't believe she thought she was going to be eliminated. I would never eliminate you, Spirit. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah. What? No, you're not a part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything. You feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charming, low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over on IP Island. Trickster has so much going on. He's like humble bragging right now. Is that what it is? You don't like that the treasures girl didn't mention the treasures again. Ooh, yeah, she didn't even bring it up. She's just like, I'm probably not going to be picked. And you're going with your dad, your big orbit culture guys, and also free drinks. Nice. Enjoy. Yeah, this is the guy that was on the body pillow, cafeteria lady. Trickster is your least favorite? I just eliminated Trapper. I don't know if you saw that, Kin. So Trapper is out. At least Trapper is like funny, stupid. He's gone. That's what he is. There's no humility to this bragging. What do you mean? He's just a dick? My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island, it's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers take a hike. Aw, that's where Michael Myers is. That's where Pinhead is. That's where Chucky is. I want to go over there. Wait, maybe I was wrong. Maybe that is the place to be. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them, like Ghost. Don't you say it! Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Bye, Trickster! Oh, Ghostface. Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, Lex. You too, narrator. Wait, the narrator has a name? What is it? Seriously, they do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No. No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? The entity. Ooh. Is the narrator the entity? You might be right. You might be onto something. Is the ocean considered the fog? The ocean actually might be the entity. It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay? Rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay. Never mind. So that's why the chair is all wet. No, not you two. This wasn't meant to be confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Haha, Dwight said in the pee chair. In the Ocean pee chair. Yep, Ocean just peed on it. How is that? You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Alright, what's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Yeah, don't question it. Exactly. Everything is fine. Oh? Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, this sun, these sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls. Steve? Seagull Steve? It's like a crescending song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Dwight's a hater. You live on this island forever. Even if you had to do literally everything, you had to clean up, you had to cook, you had to take care of everybody else, and the whole time you can die, but you get resurrected. So the killers can just kill you, and then you'll just come back. You'd be fine with that? And this polo shirt? You just wouldn't do it? You'd be the contestant? I don't know if you have a choice. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Literally me every single night. Literally me every single night. I love sleep, but I never want to go to bed. Because I never want the night to end. That was a weird way to end. Oh, well, what are you going to do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone is bound to say something crazy. Anyway, it seems like everybody had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. All right, okay, we didn't even have like a night scene or anything this time. Okay, bye kid, have a good day, have a good concert. Talk to you later. Okay, I'm trying to decide how or if I should keep going, because I honestly thought day 2 was gonna be the end of it, but now I'm like, if it's gonna be a lot longer, I'm wondering maybe if I should do one more day on it. I'm just trying to figure out how many days there are in this game. There's 8 endings. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, all of these just say that it's short. It doesn't tell me how many days it is. Which is what I want to know. Because if I'm on the last day, then I would like to finish it, but maybe we just do one stream for each day. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's save. Oh, I should probably save, huh? That isn't what I was about to say. I did say let's save, but let's save the last day for another stream, I think. I think that's the best way to do it, because we've already been going for 3 hours, and that was just one day. Not trying to have a 6-hour stream. Oh my gosh, you had to do some work. Who did we pick? I didn't pick anybody yet. I think I'm gonna save it for next time. We did day 1 last stream. We just finished day 2, so I think we'll save day 3 for... If I do stream next week, I think I would like to finish it next week. So just a few things. I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow because I have some IRL stuff to do, so no stream tomorrow. And then my roommate's parents are visiting next week, so I'm not entirely sure yet if I'm going to be able to stream next week or not, but I will post. Regardless, I will post in the Discord if there is a stream schedule or not. That's where it will be. It might be a limited stream week. It might be no streams. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see what happens. And then let's do a raid, shall we? We have... Ooh, somebody was just talking to me about this game recently. Liza P. We have somebody playing Liza P, and then I have somebody playing Overwatch. We haven't picked anybody yet, Cafeteria Lady. I'm gonna pick somebody next time we play. We just started the day. I'm probably going to pick Spirit, but we'll see. We'll see. The new day just started. We'll do it next time. I think let's raid. We're gonna raid Didex. Write it in my notepad. Spitting. Yes. It's not gonna leave my mind. Don't even worry. We're gonna raid Didex, actually, who's playing Liza P. Somebody who raided me last week was playing this game, and I called it... Well, they said Liza PP. They added another P, and now I'm never gonna be able to look at it the same. Like, I'm always gonna think of it as Liza PP. But I've never seen it before, so let's check out what it's about. Let's see if it's a game we would like ourselves. If you have seen it before, all the more power to you. Go say hello. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. I hope to catch you soon as well. If I don't stream next week, I'll for sure be back the week after. So the first week of March. So I hope to see you guys there. If I don't see you guys, I'll miss you. But otherwise, I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great weekend. Hope to see you guys soon. Thanks for the raids again. Fork and Lunch Break Live. I appreciate it. And I hope everybody has an amazing rest of their day. Okay, goodbye. See you guys next time.